It's our summertime. Yeah,
New
summer's
season
here.
started. It started. It's my least favorite time of the year.
I could hit you with the transfer thing, but I'm not.
Why?
Hello, and welcome back to your regularly scheduled Red, White, and Blues podcast episode, where Jason and me are now only going to hate on Chelsea players. We got all the hate for Arsenal out, and there will probably still be shots fired. But now it is time to hate on the Chelsea players. I'm Daniel. That guy down below me is Jason. How are you doing tonight, sir?
I am pretty good. Oh, yeah. I'm riding high off of our hate episode. I cannot wait for the summer of hate to really hate both of our rivals. I love that even though Arsenal won the league, we still get to hate them so hard because they blew it in the Champions League. And I love that Tottenham almost got relegated. West Ham, why? But anyway, but yeah, I'm not that excited to talk about our team. I'd rather talk about the other teams. Apparently that means we're jealous of them, but I just hate them so much. I love hating them out loud.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is the time of the season. This is one of my favorite. I love the summer when we're not dealing with transfer shit, because we just get to do random shit. One of the things that we always do on our podcast over the summer is we do our keep, sell, loan episode. So we're gonna do that tonight. Where we used to do this all in one episode, and then we realized, why are we sitting here doing a 2-hour episode when we can just do 4 different episodes? So tonight you will get goalkeepers, or this morning, whenever the hell this gets released. I don't know whenever this is. But this might be a three upload week episode. 3 episodes in a week. Yeah, whatever. Y'all understand what I'm trying to say. But tonight we're talking about damn goalkeepers chasing. Damn it, it's the goalkeepers tonight. This should be the shortest of episodes, because there's not. I feel like with the goalkeepers at Chelsea, I mean, here's it all comes down to it. I don't know. This is all right. There's 4 goalkeepers. All right. There's Robert Sanchez.
Yeah.
There's Deuceface, douchebag Jurgensen, whatever the hell he is. Slonina, the Neener, and Penders, whatever. Those are the 4 goalkeepers that matter. I'm sorry if we're not talking about the academy goalkeepers. I'm sorry if we're not talking. We've been through this. We only cover the main people.
Right.
So we ain't doing all that bullshit. Not that it's bullshit. We don't have the time. Well, I mean, we do have I just don't want to take the time. To put it that way. I don't want to take the time. So I mean, like, here's the problem, Jason. None of these goalkeepers are that good.
No, they're really not.
None of them are great. I did decide this year. I feel like we should add a different. Like, we should give our opinions about what we want to do.
Yeah.
But then I also feel like we should maybe give a realistic opinion.
Oh,
like what we think, like realistically, what we think might happen with this, like with these situations, because I feel like our opinions are better, more substantiated in facts, correct, right, as opposed to the club's decisions, which are usually idiotic, stupid, and bullshit.
Yes, exactly.
So, but sometimes we gotta think like assholes and idiots, and so we might give you the asshole idiot realistic. What we think realistically might happen, but our opinions will differ from that.
Okay, so maybe I like this.
Switch up a little bit this year. So you want to start at the top? You want Jason? What are you going to do with Robert Sanchez this? Or let's start with an easier one. Let's start with Jurgensen. Jurgensen. What are you going to do with Jurgensen this summer?
Oh, what? Okay, are we doing what we want to do?
Yeah, what do you want to? What does Jason Sanders want to do with Jurgensen this summer?
Sell him.
Yeah,
get him out. See you around.
I mean, like,
I can't believe we thought Bob. I can't believe he was supposed to be like the line from the club was. He was our starting keeper.
Who came up with that? Because
And
he
then
was
shit the bed
so
at PSG.
disgraceful. And then it's even dumber for which I don't even know if I should blame this on Senior, if it was his idea or if it was somebody in the 20 million freaking sporting directors that we have idea to start him on the road at PSG in the freaking Champions League.
I know.
It's
insane. It's insane.
On the match regardless. I'm not saying that. But Bob would have at least given us somewhat of a chance. He did beat them in the summer. He was the goalkeeper during the Club World Cup, and we didn't concede.
Right. Oh man, it's wild to me that this season is here. Like even in our summer of hate, I think you and I both know where our club stands, and we have been a clown show all season.
Yes.
So yeah, I think it's insane. It's even insane to me when you go, oh yeah, back when we were a senior, and I was like, oh God, thank God those days are over.
Yes.
Like
thank God that lasted for a few months.
Yeah, I feel like that was a dream. But here we are suffering the consequences in real time. I will sell Jurgensen. I do not think he's up to task. He had the biggest opportunity ever on the world stage and just shit the bed. And just
he's had multiple opportunities.
Horrifically shit the bed.
He's had multiple because Bob was out for a chunk of several games last season.
Yeah.
Bob missed a couple of games this season.
Yeah.
And they literally handed him the starting job in the Champions League. And he blew every opportunity that he's had. The dude's just, we paid 24 million pounds for this guy. He is, who identified him should be fired. But nobody gets fired at Chelsea unless you're the manager. So what does it matter?
Right.
Realistically, I'm with Jason. I think you sell Jurgensen. We can hope. Do you think realistically he gets sold?
I don't really know.
There has been reports that he wants to leave.
Yeah, so, I remember reading that. And then there's like some PR stuff coming out about Penders. So if Penders stays, but then I don't know. I was just looking at his stats for this season, and that is not great.
Who, Penders?
Yeah.
Penders had a decent year at Strasbourg.
I thought it said he conceded 47 goals.
He might have. I don't know. He was decent. Now
he had 8 clean sheets.
I will say this. I'll save that for a second. So Jurgensen. So do you think realistically we will sell Jurgensen? Because I think you're on the right track.
I think
the track that Jason's on is that, and this is I think the track that I think everybody's on is that Jurgensen will be sold. Penders will then be brought in to challenge Sanchez for the starting position.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
I agree with that. So that means then that Selena, do we think he'll be sold too?
No.
Okay, so you think we keep Slanina as the third string?
I think realistically we keep Slanina. There's no reason to sell him.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
I don't think they see a reason to sell him.
Okay.
I would start over. But I would do. This is also going to be spoilers for the defenders. I would pretty much start over in our defenders as well.
There's a lot of selling in the defender category.
Yes. That's not going to be very fun. But realistically, I think, it's hard to talk about the goalkeepers not in a group because they affect each other, I guess. But realistically, personally, I'm jumping the gun a little bit, but I would start over in goalkeeper land, and I would
get rid of everybody.
Yeah, sure, and I would at least start over with the top 2, because I don't think we have a world-class goalkeeper right now, and I don't think Penders is actually going to realistically come in and take the top spot from Bob this season.
Yeah,
I think you keep Bob. Realistically, they're going to keep Bob. If you keep Bob, they're not going to make the mistake that they did with Jurgensen. And Bob's going to stay the number 1 goalkeeper for the rest of the season if you keep Bob and he's healthy. And then it'll probably be Penders unless they buy a backup keeper or unless they grow a spine with no money, by the way, and unless they grow a spine and they get a world-class keeper, and then if you convince Bob, he might be the backup, and then you lose Penders again.
No.
Right?
There's no way Bob's a backup. No way Bob's a backup. He's going to be the starter next year.
He's going to Saudi if he has to be a backup.
That's fair. I'm with you. And I don't see them.
He's going to go make that bank. Is what he's going to do.
We don't have the money to spend on a goalkeeper. That's the problem.
Yeah,
we're broke ass bitches right now. We don't have the money.
Yeah,
all these people think we're going to spend. We have no European football next year, and no Club World Cup infusion. I mean, Alex Goldberg says we have a front of the shirt sponsor. Still haven't seen it. Don't know what's up with that. Who knows if we'll have one of those. We don't have money, guys. So
we're making more money off of the incentives we put in players' contracts that we sold years ago than we are on shirt sponsors.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm with you. I think that realistically, would we like to start over and sign a world-class goalkeeper? Absolutely. But I don't think that's realistic for this club at this point in time. It's just not. And I think I'm with you. Maybe they keep slinging them, maybe they sell them. I don't know. It is, like you said, this is hard to talk about all these people individually because it is more of a group collective. So it comes down to Penders and Sanchez. And I will say this. I was told the other day on Twitter, my suggestion for Penders, and I put this out on Twitter, replied to comment, is I said I think Penders has a good shot at starting in the future at Chelsea, but he needs more experience in either, I said, loan him out to a lower tier Premier League team. Or a championship side. One of the two where he can start in English football every week. And I got told and then promptly blocked by somebody that Penders was the best goalkeeper in League One this past season. And that I was an idiot. So
they don't know what they're talking about.
And the thing is he didn't my thing is why are you gonna block somebody? You can't even have a difference of opinion. Whatever. That's besides the point. That's just my Twitter beat from the week. But I think you loan out Penders and you get him some kind of experience in the English system. I mean, outside of the top 3 or 4 teams in League One, the top half of the championship, some of those teams could probably beat some of the bottom teams in League One. I just think Penders needs that. I would prefer a lower tier Premier League team. I just don't know if one will be there for the taking type thing.
I agree with everything you said, by the way. I think Penders needs to be out of he needs to get called up to a better loan than Chelsea's AAA team that we have at Strasbourg right now.
For sure.
He definitely was not the best goalkeeper in League One. I can 1,000% guarantee that. I'm looking at his stats right now, and the dude didn't even crack a 7 rating on FotMob at the moment. He played 33 matches, which is great. He had 3 yellows himself. He saved 1 of 5 penalties. He conceded 47 goals. And this is just in League One. He had 8 clean sheets. So in terms of save percentage, he was stats compared to other keepers, 81% in the save percentage. Goals conceded, he's 62%. So that's not great. High claim, 68%. Clean sheet, by the way, he is 30% compared to other keepers. So not great. In terms of accurate long balls, 95% percentile for long balls. So that's his best stat is long ball in it.
Chabi doesn't play long balls. Just saying.
Okay. And then as a sweeper, 4%.
Yeah.
4%. That is how good he was compared to other keepers. So he definitely wasn't the best. I agree with you. He's 20 years old. We've been hearing about Penders for a couple years now because we bought him when he was crazy young. I think he would do well to come up on a better loan.
I would agree.
If he's able to do that in the Premier League, in what we talked about last episode, that will be the most competitive season we've seen in the Premier League in a really long time. Outside of even this season, which was a low-scoring league or year. I would be awesome with that. And then we got to buy a backup keeper if we're able to do that. But I would love to see him get a loan to a decent English team somewhere.
Or you can just keep Slonina, which I think would be dumb as your backup. But I mean, here's the thing: is he worse than Jurgensen? Yeah. Probably not.
No.
But you keep Slonina as your backup, and then you just promote one of your academy players if you need a third string goalkeeper.
Yeah. Right now, the men's squad has Teddy Sharman Lowe as listed in our men's squad. Doesn't even have the right jersey on. So it's like it is what it is. But oh man, people are so delusional. Like, I mean, we were talking about Arsenal fans are delusional. I'm under no delusion that our fans are not also delusional. The thing we're united in is I think most of us hate Clear Lake right now, so that's good.
Yeah,
it took 4 damn years, but it finally came around to the majority of you.
And then,
but yeah, man, the goalkeeper situation. Yeah, we haven't talked about the big one. Yeah, go ahead.
We haven't talked about Sanchez. Yeah, I was gonna say like Sanchez. I mean, the thing is like I think Sanchez was weird. I think he will be better under Alonso than he was Maresca or that other guy that was here, weirdo dork dude that was here for a few months. Doesn't even deserve his name to be mentioned. But I think because Alonso doesn't play out from the back as much. Like Alonso likes possession, but his happens more in the other team's half.
Yeah.
Than playing out strictly from the back. So maybe I mean the way I look at it, that's the one thing I've always complained about Sanchez is that I don't think people give him a fair as a shot stopper, he's fantastic.
Yeah.
But as if you want somebody to distribute, golly, I cannot say that word, distribute the ball well and play the ball with his feet well, he ain't your guy. He sucks at both of those things. So he does 2 of the 3 things that a goalkeeper needs to do. But all that said, maybe with the new system, with the way Choppy plays, Sanchez will excel. He won't mess up as much, maybe. Let's just put it that way. Not excel. He won't screw up as much.
Yeah. I'm looking at the stats for Bob. I know they're 2 different leagues. I don't need anybody coming at me for that. The fact that you have to clarify these things is crazy these days. But I know they're 2 different leagues. Bob and Mike Penders have very similar stats on the season. It is really interesting. Same number of goals conceded, 47 in their respective leagues. Bob has 1 more clean sheet, 9 clean sheets, has played 2 more games, has the same number of yellow cards, 3, didn't save, only faced 2 penalties this season, didn't save it either. Got a red, infamous red, one of our mini reds this season. Mm-hmm. And so for accurate long balls, 26% compared to other keepers, 62% sweeper, 58% goals conceded, 56% save percentage. High claim is his best stat at 83%, and clean sheet is only 46%.
Yeah, because
leagues. I'm not saying put Penders in now. Yeah. But I'm not saying play Penders. Get Penders in now. But like it will be interesting to see Bob play under like his 5th coach or 6th coach or whatever as a Chelsea player. So yeah, I'll be interested to see. I don't think he goes anywhere realistically.
Yeah,
I would love to sell Bob. I've been wanting to sell Bob for a really long time.
You have been.
I have an agenda against Bob. No, I just don't think he's up for it. I don't really have an agenda against any of our players. They're just players I like and players I don't.
And there's some players that just suck.
And there's some players that suck. And Bob is not to the level that we need to be a keeper. He is the keeper of a 10th place Premier League team.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And that is accurate on many levels.
That tries to cosplay as Peter Cech. So
he does. Yeah. He does. Get your own style, Bob. The rugby helmet belongs to one and one only.
That's right. Yeah, I'm with you. Like, that's the thing. Is like, would I rather sell Bob? Obviously. Like, I don't. Yeah. I mean, I think there's a plethora of goalkeepers out there that are better than him that we could get. Yeah. Do I think we'll sell Bob? Absolutely not, because we're broke ass bitches. So I don't think that's going to happen. So I think you'll go into the season next year with probably Bob and probably Penders is your number 2 because they think that he's the end all be all. And I'm with you. I don't.
The PR
I mean,
machines are real.
I think he needs more experience.
Yep.
So I think they want him to be that, and that's okay. You can want him to be that, and I think he has potential to be that. But I also think if you just let him sit on the bench for an entire year behind Bob, when the only other competitions we have that you would possibly play him in are the Caraboa Cup, probably, possibly
Right.
I guess the FA Cup too, but who knows how long we'll last in those competitions? So depends on our draw.
Yeah, I was looking to see how many games we would potentially play next season. It's anywhere between 40 and 50.
Yeah,
And that's the amount of games we are in for next season. Depending on our runs, if we make it to the championship in the EFL and the FA Cup, both, they're about 6 games each. So that'll be about 50-ish.
And I think we're going in a round earlier this year too.
Oh, okay. So there'll be a little more then.
One of the two, I don't know which one. One of the two, we're going in like a round earlier than what we normally do because of how late.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So,
anyway, any closing things? So, what's your prediction for next year, Jason? And then we'll end up.
My prediction is Bob. I think Jurgensen leaves. I think Slanina stays, and then who is going to be our backup? I'm not sure. It depends on how much faith they have in Penders. And I'm with you. I think it would be better if he went on loan. And so I think it would be a mistake if he came in, but they tend to rush development here. And that is what's biting us in the ass a lot. And so I could totally see him staying. I'm not sure, but again, it's very easy with this one to just be like, I'd wipe the slate clean with unlimited money. I'd wipe the slate clean and try to bring in some heavy hitters, and maybe you just keep Slanina as your third backup. But you're right, like Bob's not going to play backup. So like if you're going for somebody, you're going for a number 1. You're not going for like a backup. If you have, I mean, you might have to go for a backup if you're not going to use Penders, but if you're going to go all out on a keeper, then you're going for the number 1. And Bob's not going to stay. He's going to go somewhere where he can make a lot of money.
Yep, for sure. All right. Well, that wraps up goalkeepers for the keep sell loan off season thing. So Jason, I guess tell these people where they can find us.
X, Instagram, Substack. Just watched Inglourious Bastards. If you know, you know. Find us there. We're doing shit all summer. So come hang out at Red White Blues FC.
Yeah, watch us on YouTube. Like, subscribe, follow, turn that little ding-a-ling bell on, and hit it so it'll ding-a-ling every time that we post a video. I just say ding-a-ling. It's a funny word. Anyway, and also listen to us on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, wherever you listen to your podcast at. We're also there. So until next time, we will catch you guys and gals on the flip side.
Everybody play with the ding-a-ling. Flippity floppity.